All right, so welcome back. We're going to be discussing the distributive law. Yeah, so I'll start with the first point there. So when you check there, you have A intersection. So on the left-hand side there, let me say on the left-hand side, we have A intersection. Or let me just write it the way it is. So we have A intersection and then B union C. So now how did they get to what they have on the right? So it's very simple. You look at A intersection there. I gave an example in the previous session that if you have been given, let's say, 2 times open brackets, then you have A plus B. Then they ask you to simplify this expression. What you do is you get these 2 times, you put it together with A so that you have 2 times A, and then you have plus in between. Then you also do the same on B. You say 2 times B, you write 2 times B there. So you put everything in brackets, you also put this in brackets. So the same way we distribute numbers is the same way you distribute sets. So you have A intersection there. So A intersection, same applies to what we have there, 2 times outside the bracket. So A intersection, we write it there, and then we put that B. Remember here we wrote 2 times, which was outside, and then we also added the A there. So same applies to this part, to say A intersection, and then you combine it with B there. And then the sign which was there, here we had a plus, we brought it down. So even here, we are having what? We're having a union there, we bring it down. And then we open another set of brackets, we write this same common part, which is A intersection, write A intersection, and then we combine it now with C. So A intersection C. And this is what we have as the result. So now I was saying, if you want to go from this part, going back to this other part, it's simple. How do you do that? So there's some questions which will require you to move from this side going to the other side there. You find something that looks like this one. So how do you simplify that? So let me write this. So I have A intersection B, and then union A intersection C. So how do you write that now? It's very simple and straightforward. It's very simple and straightforward. So I'm going to look for what is common in both brackets, in this set of brackets and also this other set of brackets. So I have to look at what is common. So when you look at the common elements there, you can see that A is common there. We have intersection and intersection, they are common. So whatever that is common, I'm going to like factorize it the way we say it in the mathematics, which involves numbers, like factorizing. So I'm going to write the common elements there. I have A intersection is common, A intersection is common. So whatever is common, I'm going to write it outside. And then I'll open the set of brackets. And then I'll write whatever that is going to remain. So in the first set of brackets, I remained with B. So I'll write my B there. Then in between there, I remained with the union symbol there. And then in the other set of brackets, C remained there. So I'm going to write my C there. So that is how simple it is to use the distributive law. So let us also do the same on the second part. So the second part, we have A union B intersection C. So if this is the question and then they ask you to distribute this this question, to distribute this set, how do you do the distribution? So you can see that A union is common there. So you say A union, I'm going to write my A union, or if I want, I can do this, the simplest and easiest way. I'll just open 2 sets of brackets, then I'll get the symbol which is in brackets there in between. I'll write it there, and then I'll also open another set of brackets. So in this set of brackets, I'm going to write what is common. So here I have, what is outside? So I'm going to write what is outside in the brackets. So we have A union is outside. So I'm going to write A union. Even there, I'm going to write A union. And then whatever that is in the brackets there, I'm going to distribute it in the brackets there. So I'm going to have B there. I'll write my B there. And then the other C, I'll write it C there. And this is the distributive law. This is how you distribute questions. So if we are now to move from this side going to this other side, we have A union B, and then we have intersection A union C. So like I said in the first question, you have to look for what is common in both brackets. So what is common here? We have A union is common, so I'm going to write my A union outside and then open brackets. Then I'll write whatever that will remain in my brackets. So I'll have B here remained, I'm going to write my B, then intersection, I'm going to write intersection, and then C also remained there, I'm going to write my C there. So this is what I have as the solution. All right, thank you very much for watching this lesson. So if you have any questions, you can ask, please.
No, it's very clear, sir.
All right, thank you very much. See you in the next session that we're going to have, where we're going to be solving practical questions on the distributive law and other set laws. Okay, see you.
What's your YouTube channel?
I'll send the link in the group so you see it. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. And these are the contacts in case you need tuitions in mathematics and physics, or you just want to talk to me about anything, or you have questions, feel free to send them over to any of these same lines on the screen. See you in the next lesson. My name is Hampton.
Thank you, sir.